Hello, good morning, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is the bar practice. Lauren will expedite our foot warm up with some pliés, and then join me as we instruct our favorite ballet movements for mobility and strength in this half-hour practice. Let's start checking out
at the bar.
Let's do it.
Grab a balance aid, so a countertop, a chair, and let's warm up first in parallel. With our feet underneath us, let's gently peel that heel off the floor to the demi-point. Use our toes to point. Allow the foot to roll over, keeping the knee and ankle in a nice straight line. Push back to that nice toe point, demi-point, heel connects, hip extend, butt squeeze. Repeat on the other side. Feel that tension as you pull off the floor. Then point. Allow the foot to gently roll over. Get back to the toe point, through the demi-foot, heel comes down, hip extends. Let's do that one more time, just a little faster. Peel. Point, allow the foot to roll over, point, demi, heel connects down. Last time, the other side, keeping that knee and ankle nice and straight ahead as we roll over, back through the demi point and down. From here, let's do our knees towards over toes, keeping our shoulders stacked, press to tall. Knees towards over toes, press to tall, find a balance in parallel, hold for 3, 2, heels connect, knees stay straight, then go back up. Knees towards over toes, heels connect, press to tall. From here, let's turn out to that first position. We'll do one walk over each side, peeling the heel up, pointing the toes, allowing the toes to roll over, back to the point, demi, heel connects, knee stays straight, other side. Peel, point, roll over, roll back, demi, heel connects. From here, our plie, or our knees towards over our toes, and pressing to tall. Let's do this again. As we do it, keep the shoulders stacked over top of the hips. Press to tall, roll up, find that balance in first. Maybe take an arm away, descend with control, heels stay straight. Go back up, knees back over the toes, heels connect, press to tall. Let's take one leg and point it out to the side so our demi-point is connected to the floor. Now for 5, point your toes, demi-point back down. Point and demi. Right now we're trying to keep that knee nice and straight and the inseam facing forward. Last one. Then connect that whole foot. Let's just push away from the bar and transfer into the same thing on the other side. From the demi-point, toes point, demi, toes point, demi. Knee is straight, inseam forward, tall on that other leg. One more, and then place that foot down. And again, connecting the knees towards over the toes, but staying tall. Press to tall. Repeat, pulling ourselves down. This time pressing away and growing up to find a balance here. Nice straight knees, heels come down. Go back up to your rise. Knees go towards over the toes. Heels connect. Press to tall. Let's explore one more position. Take a side leg, point it around to the front in that 4th position, trying to get towards the cross. From here, we'll go knees towards over those toes, but still stay stacked and grow up. Again, pulling yourself down, pressing to tall. Let's keep pressing out of that. Find that rise. Feel that you could go forward, backward in this balance, and then heels come down. Let's take that front leg, point it, close it. We'll do it just on the same side. So we'll take the other leg to the side, run to the front, toe ball heel. One more time. Knees towards over toes, pressing to tall. One more, plie down, press to tall. Find that balance between the 2 feet, hold. Keep those knees straight as the heels come down. Transfer weight to that back foot and close. Shake it out.
Awesome. If I might, Lauren, do one fold, one hinge, and then we'll get back to the bar.
One fold, one hinge. Let's start with that fold. So standing up tall, feet underneath us, we'll gently reach our chin towards the ceiling and then tuck our chin and roll ourselves down. As we roll down, imagine that every vertebrae is trying to flex as we do this. Try not to push your bum back, but be keeping it stacked over top of your heels. Your knees are as straight as allowed for this first forward fold today. Once down here, let's breathe. And then engage the muscles of the core, the muscles of the spine, and pull yourself back up all the way to tall. Head is the last to stack. For this next one, I like to step my feet just slightly wider. And this time, our heart chest will lead forward, that nice long spine, until it needs to bend. And we'll end up back in that fold. Maybe if we found a little bit more space here. And then again, stack one vertebrae at a time, pulling yourself back up to tall.
And here we are.
Here we are.
Lauren's warmed up our core a little bit. Check in. Warmed up our hips and our feet. Let's integrate the plies with some of our other favorite movements, the tendus. For that, we'll go to the bar. We're assembling those feet in our first position, hand on the hip, hand out to the sides also okay. First, let's plie. Plie and stretch. Then we'll tendu to the front and pull. Follow that with our plie, stretch, tendu side second, pull back first. Repeat, plie, stretch, tendu to the back, pull first, plie, stretch, to finish en croix is to the side. Repeat again, plie and stretch, tendu and pull. Plie, stretch, tendu, pull. Again, plie, pull, then push. Reach out the back and pull through. Last one here, out, and then back in. Let's find our first balance today, peeling up to that ankle balance or coup de pied. Press into the standing leg, grow tall, and may we challenge that without the balance aid. Then slurp down that foot, return the feet towards your first position, and then turn yourself around, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So with that arm second, it's our plie, followed by stretch, tendu front, pull, plie, stretch, tendu, pull. Again, and stretch tall, hips forward, leg back, pull through, the plie, the stretch, the side, to first. Repeat. Sorry, Lauren. Plie, stretch, tendu, pull. A little faster. Plie and stretch, tendu, pull. Plie, stretch, tendu back, pull. Plie, stretch, tendu. Now pull through the floor up to that ankle balance, coup de pied, hips forward. The feet in the ground is rooting down, and that knee is then opening up towards the side. Hips forward, head forward, and then back down to the ground. Add the little shake there. Before we get to the floor, let's speed up the tendu for power, which is now our dégagé. Dégagés en croix. Arm to the side the whole time. Strike out front, pull. Then to the side, then to the back, and then to the side. Now we're doing twos in each direction. Front and front, side and side. Back and back, side and side. Now 3, 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3 to the side. 1, 2.
These are getting faster.
3 to the
Ian.
back.
1
and 2 and 3 to the side, then pull to that ankle. And this time, could you hold this pose? If you're feeling safe and strong, challenge yourself by pressing down and releve to that demi point. Hold for a second longer, own the dismount, return to first, soutenu yourself around, and we'll be changing as well. I did probably get faster there. I'm trying to keep my eye on the clock, I apologize. My timing isn't always the strongest point. Okay, here we go.
1.
Front, side, back, that's en croix to the side. Now 2, front, side, and side. Feel the floor, press through, side, and front, front, front. Am I not right?
You're right.
Good. Now 3 to the side, 2, 3, now 3 to the back, 2, 3, and then last side, 2, 3, and pull into the ankle. Hold this balance if that's for you, or drive down, releve onto that demi point, and hold for a couple extra seconds. Grab the bar if you need, own that dismount, return to first, and then shake. Now it's Lauren's turn to take us to the floor to work on that core. Do it up.
We'll start back to that fold again. So with that gentle chin tuck, roll yourself down, staying as tight to the body as you can. Breathe. Let's try to keep those knees nice and straight for a second as we hang out. And then we'll walk ourselves out to that high plank. That means our hands are under our shoulders, our toes are tucked behind us, our hips are in line with our shoulders. We're squeezing our glutes together. We're bracing our core. And we're holding this plank position for another 5 seconds. Imagining I couldn't move you if I tried. Pushing you over wouldn't move. 3, 2, hips lift, tailbone stays nice and long. Walk your hands back towards those feet. And then unstack yourself using the core to pull yourself back to tall.
I was in the back corner here, really enjoying that forward fold, not thinking that you were in your plank, but here we go. After the planks, we like the port de bras to stay loose in those shoulders. Assemble your feet in first, arms down low, and then reach to the front. And then from that front position to the side and down. Trace with the eyes as we reach forward again, and then out to the side and then down. Reach lateral this time, I'll choose my right. So tracing with my eyes, reaching to the side second, and then pulling those arms back in front and down. And in this drill, we're looking for our shoulder stability. As I reach my hands to the side, the ball and socket moves, but those shoulder blades stay stable on the rib cage. And then be loosey-goosey. Let's return to that bar. It's développé enveloppé time with our pliés. But the first time through, we'll just do développé enveloppé. Arm to the side. We'll pull up, we'll point, we'll pull, we'll point, we'll pull, and then we'll stomp lightly. Repeat to the side. Knee side, point, pull, point, knee side, down, knee side, out the back, pull through, out the back, knee side, down, en croix is to the side, one more time, pull, point, find the ankle, and down. Shake it. Let's just do that same effort on the other side now. Stabilize that arm out to side in second. On the hip could be appropriate too. Ankle to the point. Pull the first, point. Knee side, down. Repeat. And we point to the side. Pull. Point. Knee side, down. Knee side to the back. Through to the back. Knee side and down. And last, we point. We pull, we point, knee side, down, and reset. Let's add the pliés to that set now as we switch sides one last time. And what that will be now is our plié and stretch, and then returning to the développé enveloppé. Add the plié in between, work on that coordination. Let's start with the plié. Plié, stretch, knee side, point, pull, point, knee side, down, plie, stretch, up, and point side, pull to first, then point, knee side, down, plie, and stretch. Knee side, back, pull to first, extend to the back, knee side, down, plie, and stretch, and knee side, and point, and pull, and point, and knee side, and down, and add the plie. Little unexpected visitor here. So that's where Lauren's off to. If I mess that up, oops, we'll get it the next time. But working on integrating that plie with the développé enveloppé. So, pliés first. Plie and stretch, knee side, point. Pull to first, point, knee side, down. Plie, stretch, knee side, point, pull, point, knee side and down. Plie, stretch, knee side and point, pull, point to the back, knee side and down, and we're plieing and stretching, and then out to the side, pull, point, knee side and down. One more time on the développé enveloppé. We'll switch sides again just to keep that leg fresh. Eliminate the plie, but this time, let's execute that movement from retiré or at the knee. So, with that arm to the side, we'll go up to the knee, point, pull, point, knee side, down, repeat, point, pull. Use the power of the toes and down. Retiré, extend, pull through, extend out the back, knee side and down. And last one, to point, to pull. Press through, knee side. And just hold that balance. Sorry, Lauren, just check out that retiré position. Keep the foot flat, keep the hips forward and level, knee side, breathe, breathe, breathe. Own, back to first.
Whew.
Last effort on the développé enveloppé here. And again, we're using that dégagé to get off the floor with our powerful feet. So, arm side, we'll pull up to retiré, extend, pull, point. Knee side, down, repeat knee side and point. Pull, push, knee side, down. Next, to the back, that's a tough one always, to the back. Knee side and down. And last time retiré, point, pull, point. Let's keep it in retiré here. Level those hips, breathe. Balance, cramp the glutes, work on that squareness to the foot, to the wall forward, and then return to first. Add the wiggle, and it's Lauren's turn for core on the floor.
All right, this time we'll get back to that telescope. So let's lead with that heart, chest forward, extending. And then when you can't anymore, you're in that rounded forward fold. We'll slowly walk ourselves out to our plank position and do that same hold again, adding a little bit more. So high tension right away. That means butt squeeze, core brace. Now take a single foot, flick the floor and point the leg out long. So you're only on 3 points of contact. For 3, 2, put that foot down and switch. Flick, point. 3, 2, one more time each side. Making sure those hips are staying square to the floor. Switch. Last one. Toes come down, hips lift, keeping the tailbone long as you walk those hands back in, and then unfold yourself. Whoops, I did a bad unfold there. I kind of unhinged. Got distracted.
It happens. But Lauren said use the core. That's the muscles on the front and the back. Work as a team, share that load. Assemble the feet in your first position with arms down low as well. The port de bras this time will take us from the low position or first towards fifth overhead. Then with your eyes trace to the side and pull through. The armpits stay low or pulling down to the hips as the arms go overhead. Then with our eyes, we'll trace to the side and then pull through. We'll reverse the shape. So we'll go out to the side this time, tracing with the eyes and pulling the armpits low to stabilize the shoulder blade, and then reach through center. Last effort, we'll reach out to the side. Those armpits are still engaged, lat muscles for those purists, and then arms back to first. And wiggles always. We have the quick stuff. We're sticking with the quick stuff for a second here. 8-8, 4-4-2-2, dégagés to second position. Use the bar, challenge yourself in the center. We're going on the and. 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 4, and 4, 2, 2, and we're going 2 first, and 2, and 2, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 8, 7, 6, 5, and breathe, and 8, 7, 6, and I might have missed one there.
No, we didn't.
Good. You didn't. I think I did.
Oh.
And then shake that out. Now let's slow things down with a little fondue exercise here. So to the bar in our first position. Plie on one leg, tendu with the X, and you get a fondue. And then stretch. Let's repeat en croix as you reach to the side. Stretch to the back and stretch. And lastly, to the side. Repeat now 2 to the front. Fondue and stretch. Fondue and stretch, hips through and then side. Light tension on the bar, stay stacked over the hips and feet. To the back with the toe point, reach for where you think 6 o'clock is and under. And last time to the side and pull. Side, and now continue to pull that leg up to retire. Stay here, flat foot, level hips, or just like exhibit Lauren, drive down through the foot to hold our releve. Hand on the bar if you need, slow things back down to the ground, and then return to first. Whew. Switch it out, switching it out. Same thing on the other side. The plie to the front and pull, and then to the side. Good, and then to the back. Through to first, and repeat 1 more to the side. Now 2 to the front, fondue front, and pull. Front, pull, side, good. Incorporate that arm if we wish to, for sure, and then to the back. And to the back. And the last effort's here to the side, and aside, and now pull that stiff leg in, bend it at the ankle, bring it towards the knee, stack over the standing leg, and perhaps drive down to hold the balance. Breathe, control, own that movement, and the down, and back to our first position. We'll stay standing for an exercise before Lauren takes it over to the floor again. And here, on the straight leg first, rond de jambes, and then we'll add that fondue or the knee bend. So arm to the side, hip is okay too. And from first position, tendu forward. Now rotate in the hip as you reach from the front to the side second, and rotate in on the hip as you reach towards the back. Pull through to first all the way back to the tendu, and then let's reverse as we go to the back, extending the hip, opening to the side, bring it back around to the front, and then closing back and first. On the same side, let's do that on the plie. So we'll plie, and this time stretch. 1 more in that direction. Plie front, and then stretch. Bring it all the way through, and then all the way to the back, plie, stretch, pull, stretch, to tall, and under, shaken. Repeating twice with the straight leg, twice with the bent leg on the other side, and the bent leg version, think whipping that leg around and coming up nice and strong. To the front, then opening the hip, reaching to the side, and then to the back. And through. Trace center. Utilize that rotation in the hip to take you to those side and back positions here. And we'll bring the leg all the way through and reverse the action. Point to the back, extending the hip, and then reaching to the side, to the front. Straight leg through, extend to back, open lock and key to the front and under. Now again, we'll do that on the plie, and then stretch. Bring it through on stiff legs, plie, and stretch. Straight leg to the front. The straight leg clears first, and then the plieing leg bends. The straight leg clears, and then the plie to stretch and to pull through and shake. Lauren has 1 more episode of core for us on the floor. We'll finish 1 more movement on the bar, and that'll be it for today.
1 more episode. Let's do a nice fold down, tucking our chin, rounding forward, imagining you're in that telephone booth 1 last time in this fold. Hang out, enjoy it for a second, but then walk yourself out into that plank position. Let's do the same thing as last time. So first high tension, glute squeeze, core brace. Now take a single leg, flick, point and hold for 3, 2, place down, switch, flick, hold, 3, 2, and switch. 1 more time each side, shoulders and hips stay square, switch, breathe and keep that brace, Foot goes down, tilt the tailbone long as your hips lift. Gently try to push your heels to the floor as you walk your hands back. And then using the core again, pull yourself back up to tall.
Awesome. Shaking that out, we'll skip the port de bras for this time, but returning to balance drills on the bar. So we'll be in that first position and pull up to parallel feet. I meant parallel feet here. So with the knees facing forward, we'll go knees over toes on a single leg, stretch on a single leg, find that toe balance, reset. Knee over toe, stretch, find your toe balance, reset. 2 more like this, and stretch, toe balance, control down. Last repetition, and stretch, toe balance, and down. Now take that elevated leg, opening from the hip, bringing the knee to the side. Repeat the same efforts. Keep the knee side as the hips go down, stretch, balance, reset. 3 more, knee over toe, stretch, balance, reset. With control and power to stretch, own the balance up and the down, and last repetition to stretch, balance, reset.
Whoops.
Switching to the other side. I'm going to try that this time without the bar
we don't
aid.
need to switch bars.
Yeah, we don't need to, but it's nice habits. I'll try it without, but if I'm all over the place, I'll go right back to that bar so I can finish with strength. Knee over toe, stretch, balance, reset. 4 of these, so 3 more, and stretch. Drive down to grow up, control down. Encourage the knee over toe, stretch with the hip. Drive down, control. Last one with the knee forward and stretch, balance, reset. Now from the hip, open that knee to the side. Keep the toe connected, repeat. Knee over toe, stretch, balance, reset. Knee over toe and stretching. Driving down, resetting. I'm losing my control a little bit, so we're gonna go nice and effortless here to finish if we can. And down. And last episode, knee over toe, extend, balance, reset, and down. For the last movement today, let's return to the bar, work on those port de bras vibes through the rib cage, and have a nice, beautiful rib roll to finish today's practice. With our feet in first position, arm to the out in front and first, like Lauren's instructed, tuck your chin, and then roll forward. Then roll towards the bar in a rotation, and lift up and over, driving the action of the arm with the rib cage. And then tip to that new corner and complete the circle, rounding back to the front. Assemble tall and reset. Chin tucks, spine flexes on hips, and then we rotate away from the bar. Lift up and over, driving the actions of the arm through the power of the rib cage. Reaching now towards the bar side, and then up and over that bar to return to center and finish tall. Last effort on the other side, same control. Stability down low and that mobility through the rib cage. Arm to first, nice chin tuck, flex the spine. Rotate to the bar, keep those armpits low as you reach up and over towards finding our new corner. Dip to it, and then rib cage back to center. Assemble tall. Again, we'll flex the spine down. This time rotate away from the bar. The armpit stays low, the rib cage drives the action as you reach back towards the bar, and then to the front and tall.
Oh, I love that one, especially this bend.
The side bends are beauty. So thank you very much for being here today. Bars and Bells Live at time to be determined as we integrate back to real life schedules here in studio as well. But it's always a pleasure. Thank you for being here today. We will be back sometime next week. Stay tuned to the link letter. And until then, take care, stay strong, and let's train soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.